What's going on with your life, man?
So currently working full time. I work in finance at the moment, but I've been actually getting more into content creation. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on, more of that avenue and, kind of doing street interviews and stuff like that. Just wanted to, get your advice on some of those things.
How much you making a month in finance?
Well, per year, I make like around 150, 160.
And what do you like, an investment banker?
That's what I used to do. I recently just left that to do so I work remote, but I'm in corporate finance now.
Okay. And now you want to start social media and you want to do street interviews.
Yeah, I mean, I've already done a decent amount of them. But yeah, trying to be a little bit more, I guess, like unique. So I live in LA at the moment, right? I'm pretty close to UCLA. So it's definitely a good spot to be able to do stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just wanted to get your thoughts on kind of like that market, and also because I've seen a couple of your interviews and stuff, right? So, well, what do you think is like the best route for that?
So it's a good question. And just real quick, guys, if you guys didn't know, I have a personal brand and business, like a live stream on the weekends where I can go a little bit more into depth. So just everybody that's wants more business advice, like Saturday and Sunday, I offer that on YouTube as well for free. But are you going to make the videos asking about finance, or what are you going to make the videos about?
No. Recently, I've been doing like around dating and stuff like that. Yeah. So just
I
been.
don't know.
Yeah. No, I realize that market is definitely very oversaturated for sure. But
And you got to realize it was because this is the thing, right? You got to use what your strengths are. Okay. Are you asking questions about like what people's experiences are in like, what is your goal from this? Like, that's what I want to ask. What is your goal? What do you want to get from this?
So mainly just to kind of understand, just video creation. I mean, this is kind of like me dipping my toes into it, right? But then later on, probably pivoting to something that's more YouTube oriented, where I'm giving more so advice on maybe spirituality, right? That's definitely a big strength of mine that I like to kind of do on my own, right? And also being able to work through, certain psychological, whether it be like, inner game issues, stuff like that, right? So I would say that's kind of more of the next sort of avenue. But I'm mainly doing this just to kind of get more exposure, to generally get myself more out there, right? Getting more social media exposure, because this is a new world for me, right? So just getting used to that sort of thing,
So you don't want to do it in finance?
I mean, to be honest, though, I don't think that would be that valuable, because number one, like the reason why I say that, right? Because investment banking, it's not really something that you can, what do you call it? Like that's for the average person, right? Because we're dealing with mergers and acquisitions. So
that's the person that's the motherfucker you want to talk to. Let me give you some tips.
True. But like the area that I'm in too, right? It's like, it's going to be difficult to find those people in this specific area. It's more college age students and stuff like that,
Yeah. I mean, I love finance and business, and like, so for me, if I were in your shoes, I would definitely be trying to talk to the people that I'm like. I would definitely want to exclude myself from average people and talk to more higher level people. So if I do want to launch something in the future, I've already built that authority. I don't know if you've heard of the guy, the School of Hard Knocks. He does the live streams. He does but I don't know him personally, but I think the idea that he did was incredibly smart. He just went all across the world, interviewing people who are already millionaires, getting them to give advice. And then when he decided to do something of his own, he found a way to leverage that. So like there's an audience for everything. So if you want to do spirituality and you want to do in the game, great. But if you love finance, there's a way you can do that too.
Yeah, no, that's definitely something that I've been kind of considering and thinking about, right? Like which sort of area to kind of go further into. But I would say the first step for me is trying to understand how to make the videos better, right? And how to kind of go about like those initial steps, because recently what I just been doing, right, for the street interviews, just simply using like a friend's iPhone and my iPhone, right? Filming those things and like, but curious about like mic setups and all that stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I can give you guys some tips. You don't necessarily, I started using this camera called the Osmo Pocket 3. Unbelievable.
Okay. Well, let me note that down.
Yeah. To me, it's like the next. It has more use cases than a regular camera.
Oh,
It
yeah,
does
yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
It does everything the camera does. It shoots in vertical, shoots in horizontal. It comes with a high quality mic, and DJI like has literally the best like filming type of mic, anyways.
Yeah.
It comes with a tripod setting. Like you can hook it up to a tripod. It works perfectly. Like for getting like on the go type of videos that are not necessarily with a camera. I think it's very useful. Stuff like that, I think would be a great use of your money.
Mhm.
Um, but I will be careful, man. I will make sure that whatever you're doing, that you actually want to do it. In terms of
Mhm.
what's going to make the content better, you got to figure out who's already making content in that space, see
Mhm.
what they're doing, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just be original. Don't be unique, be original. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Find your like nothing that nobody's going to do on the internet anymore is
Mhm.
unique.
That's true. Yeah.
Be your own person, have your own story, share your own experiences, but do it along the ways of the things that have already worked.
Mhm.
And you guys that want to make content, man, what is already working? Okay, how do I inject my personal story, my personal experience into an already framework? Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, that absolutely does.
So you got to go do some research. You can use AI, help you out.
Mhm.
ChatGPT, give me a list of social media influencers that make content around street interviews.
Mhm.
Give me a list of social media influencers that make content around street interviews around finance or around spirituality or around in a game. Whatever you want to do, whichever path you want to go down, but there's a way to do this.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then curious on this. So, do you, when you're going out and filming, do you do it solo or do you always have like another person with you to be able to like
No,
hold?
I have a content director, bro.
Okay, I see. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was wondering, like, if I wanted to do this solo, say for example, like right after I finish up at the gym, I have some time to spare to be able to just kind of do it. Like, what would you recommend if I were to go out, like, and just do it solo? Like, any specific equipment that would, make sense for that, I guess.
I mean, what I told you is great. It comes with two. You can get it with two mics. The Osmo, you can
Uh,
get it with two mics. You can have the person hold the mic. Um, you can film it in horizontal,
so I
which
guess
is landscape.
yeah. So my question is, so where would you be holding the camera? Just holding it by yourself and then just kind of
No,
film?
you can put it on a tripod, bro, and it tracks your face.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
think that this is definitely a good investment for sure.
yeah. So yeah, I think. Listen, you can come back on Saturday. We come back for the business live. We can go a little bit more into that, but I think all you guys who want to start personal branding, I think that's
Mhm.
personal branding are going to be the next trillionaires. Personal branding is the way of the future.
Mhm.
Um, I'm considering starting a personal branding like slash business type of like mentorship for the guys who want to do that stuff. I don't
Yep.
know if I'm going to do it yet, but you're also a guy I invite the VIP list. Like if I do launch this, I think
Mhm.
it's something that would be good for you. Um, the link is in the chat. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll definitely check that out.
All right,
And
man.
then, so I guess more so related to dating and stuff like that. What are like recent trends that you've been noticing, like on dating apps, as far as like certain archetypes of guys that girls are preferring, and also,
No, that's bullshit.
oh,
There's
bullshit.
no such thing. So what's going on with your dating life?
No, I mean, I think the dating life and whatnot currently is, no, it's totally fine, but there's always room for improvement. That's kind of my philosophy and my view. There's always ways to improve, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
on average, currently, I would say I'm seeing like 2 new girls a week from dating apps, right? Definitely lower than 2 years ago, where it was like, sometimes 7 girls in a week, et cetera, stuff like that. Main reason being is trends are changing from what I observed, right? And I would say like generally the age range is like 18 to like 24 as far as like girls and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, no, I just wanted to understand like, because a lot of guys nowadays are using more AI generated pictures, it seems, right?
Don't fall for none of that shit, bro.
No, exactly. I don't because I know several girls.
So listen, all this archetype, these are all psyop. These are things that'll make you feel like it's not in your control. Anything that makes any part of your life feel like it's not in control, don't buy into it. There's no such thing as women are. There's no such thing as women are preferring a certain archetype of fuck. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. No, that's true.
If you're an attractive guy, you highlight yourself in an attractive way, right? You're consistent with your effort on how to meet women. There are plenty of women out there ready to meet you. Us men, we fall into this trap of trying to latch on to things that are not in our control to make sense of our situation to make us feel better. It's not reality. Find how you can have power and control in your dating life. And it might be switching up how you're doing things currently, but there's still millions of women ready to meet you, and you can improve your options from there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Something that I've been trying recently is you know what ClassPass is?
What?
ClassPass? You ever heard of that?
ClassPass?
Yeah, it gives you like fitness classes.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah. Meeting more girls through there, but just curious on your thoughts.
Stop doing that. Stop trying to meet women through fucking fitness classes. I got to get going because I have other people I got to get to.
Yeah.
But like I said, it seems like you have a lot of potential. If you would like some help, also you might be a guy I suggest you apply for private coaching as well. Like I don't have time to sit up here and go through all these things with you now because I have other people I got to get to. But if you would like some further help, right? Maybe a deeper dive on your dating life to get you what you want. Link is in the chat. Apply for private coaching.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it, man. All right,
man. Have a good one. Hey guys, don't fall for anything that's gonna is gonna take power away from you. It is not real. There's always things you can do to improve your life.